Got a clown. It's so silly, son. How I just rise like yeast in a Lamington. I'm kinda like this beast in a labyrinth. See a winning man when they see me pause for the camera. I'm a son of a gun, son of a killer, son of a son. And each and every day getting bigger, feeling willing each and every day. Feeling I'm a killer, never fearing, cause it's clear that I'ma be a winner.
Well, welcome back to Karate Combat Kickback 3. We're going to close out with a couple of pit submission series bouts. We like to keep these going as the pit itself really has revolutionized the pro grappling scene. And as we build towards bigger and bigger pit submission grappling cards for you, we want to make sure that it's still in the mind and still available for people to watch. We're going to open up with Matiev taking on Kim in our first bout, and then our second bout, Nala Gontijo is taking on Rodrigo Caporal. Just 2 bouts on the cards. It's an interesting rule set for you. I'll talk you through as we go along. Let's go ahead, walk these 2 fighters and introduce them both.
From Korea, Jun-Yong Kim.
So Jun-Yong Kim, the Stag Beetle, makes his way to us from South Korea, 36 years old. We don't actually know a whole lot about him, I'm sorry to say, other than he promises to attack without stopping. But there's a big grappling scene in South Korea. Nice to see them represented on the stage here.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner, from Russia, with love, Magomet Matiev.
Magomet Matiev, 34 years old, representing Phuket Grappling here in Thailand. Obviously originally hailing from Russia, so there's a certain particular style of wrestling that emanates from Russia and those Eastern European nations. Expect him to be quite a handful for Jun-Yong Kim here this evening. Has some experience in ADCC rules. Won
Fighters!
the Thai ADCC Absolute out here. But he said he originally got into martial arts after watching Pride FC, so...
Oh, wow. That's... and then started grappling.
Yeah, go ahead and download the Karate Combat app. Vote live on iOS and Android apps today. Collect your 88 free karate tokens so you can run the league and play up-only gaming at Karate Combat 51 next month in Miami. 3 5-minute rounds on the clock if they need them. We're going to have open scoring, of course, as well. Heavy favorite, Jun-Yong Kim, which I have to say surprises me a little bit, even though we don't know a whole lot about both these guys. But straight arm drag going to the back quickly here is Matiev. This is a bad start for Kim.
Oof. Yeah.
Up under the neck quickly, full back control, driving those hips in here. This could be a quick night. Here, he's got a side choke in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, trying to trap the arm.
It's sliding. Ooh.
Oh, Kim's doing a good job of not letting him connect his hands too much, but this could be it. And there's the submission in under 1 minute. Magomet Matiev ends the night of Jun-Yong Kim as clean as you like. Arm drag, spun him down, and then back control, and could not stop the back attacks. Jun-Yong Kim very disappointed, but sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
That's it. We all make mistakes, buddy. Every single one of us. That was quick.
Yeah, well, we'll wait to see the replays and see what's going on. Let's go ahead and get the official decision.
The winner in the red corner from Russia, Magomet Matiev.
So Magomet Matiev, your winner by rear naked choke in fairly short order. The finish was what it is. This is really where the fight went. It was a simple arm drag to the back. Just arm drag, got behind the tricep, and you see he never let that grip go on the tricep. So by the time that Kim was on the ground, he was already forced to turn over and expose his back. Sometimes as simple as one grip, and that's literally what it was in that regard.
That was it, and nobody's slippery yet, you know, they're not sweating. He dragged it perfectly in, kept the grip. Wow.
Big squeeze at the end. Clean submission. Well, moving swiftly on to the next bout. It's your last bout of the evening, bout number 20 as a whole for this fight card. Rodrigo Caporal taking on Nala Gontijo, two Brazilians living out here in this part of the world. Expect a much closer fight between these two, but you can see a heavy favorite is Caporal coming into this one. We'll meet them as they walk to the pit. Let's go ahead and get this last bout underway.
In the blue corner from Brazil, Nala Gontijo.
Nala Gontijo, 28 years old, hailing from Brazil, now makes his home in Phuket. He's actually got dual black belts in judo and jiu-jitsu. Plans to be very, very aggressive in this one. Started training judo at the age of 6 when he was at home in Belo Horizonte. Eventually migrated to MMA. He's been in Thailand for about a year and a half now.
In the red corner from Brazil, Rodrigo Caporal.
Rodrigo Caporal, 41 years old, the considerable senior of his opponent tonight. He's on paper by far and away the more decorated of the competitors. He's won World Masters for IBJJF, 2 times Euro champion, won the Brasileiros and the Pans as well. So he's kind of been there and done that. He represents Atos Hong Kong. Of course, Atos, the team under legendary grappler Andre Galvao. Interesting to see if he's still going to have it at this age, though. Don't forget, karate tokens are available for purchase in most jurisdictions, including through the Karate Combat app and our partner C14. Grab some today. Join us at Karate Combat 51 in Miami and play up-only gaming.
Here we go.
Topless for Caporal, black rash guard for Gontijo. Heavy, heavy favorite with our token holders, and on paper is Caporal. But sometimes, you know, that 13-year age gap can play havoc.
Especially later into the match.
For an inside trip. turned around on what was an attempted power double. That kind of old man strength in the collar ties, boss.
Yeah. But does he still have the speed? We were talking about it during karate combat.
It's the second time that Gontijo has looked for that inside trip, outside trip now, and gets reversed. It's a good body lock here. Tries to spin him down to the ground again and get behind. It's a good start for Caporal. Weighing heavy, so he's trying to drag him forward. He's not under both arms though, so that there could be a route out here for Gontijo if he could do something with that right elbow.
There we go.
Oh, goes front headlock series, not able to hold on though. Tying up in the middle here. Good head position from Caporal. Neither guy with a big level change as of yet. Tried the Tayatoshi, a no-gi Tayatoshi as well. It's that low single leg. I mean, it's the judo background of Gontijo. I don't think I've ever seen anybody pull that off no-gi.
He wanted to be the first one, I guess.
It's very hard to do a lot of turning throws in no-gi. You simply don't have the grips, but what you do have is the trips and the off balances.
And what if people get older so you can grab the skin?
Ah.
Instead of the gi.
Oh, nice. Tried to get inside again. Oh, there he went across for the Harai. And straight to the back. Nice transition. Potentially, Caporal's going to scoot his back along the floor, turn into him. Gontijo's going to try and come up on top. There he goes, up to knee on belly. Now sprawling. Good sequence for Gontijo here.
Knee! That's what they would shout now.
Yeah, that was by far and away the cleanest sequence we've had to any sort of dominant position. Not that he was able to hold it for that long. But with 1:13 left in this opening period, it's tough to see how, you know, Caporal's attempted move to the back earlier is comparable. Oh, rolls through nicely. He's in on a leg here, potentially.
Yeah, it's going to be irregular.
Oh, Caporal does a good job of flattening him out in a traditional half guard here. See, he's keeping that upper body connection very tight. That head and arm control, that left shoulder rolls over and just turns the head of Gontijo. Really dictates which way your lower body can turn. If your head's going left, your body has to go left as well. Trying to rock him up. Oh, good job again to get back to more neutral ground. He can free the head here.
Yeah, still gets higher than him.
This is definitely a pretty even one, but...
Whoa!
Tried it.
Combat Pit Series. That would be something.
Certainly would have been, again, heavy head and arm control from the front here. Final 10 seconds. This first round is going to go the way of Rodrigo Caporal. Not by a hugely decisive margin, but I think he's probably going to take it. Had a bit better of the positions, despite almost having his back taken once himself. Take a look at some of the replays here. Yeah, and a lot of the position that, well, that was...
It was nice the way he moved over his body immediately.
Yeah.
Very beautifully done.
It was a Haragoshi with the overhook whizzer, and then hopped over the top to try and take the back.
Pushes the elbow up, very smart to get out. Caporal. So
Yeah, and again, that was him trying the same move, and he was forced to roll through, and that's where you see that left leg. He gave up control of that left leg, and it allowed Caporal to flatten him out in this half guard. There he goes, makes the chest connection. And I think that's probably what's going to give Caporal that first period.
that was the attempt.
Yeah, he got close. He got close.
Fight.
Felt on his back though.
It's a long
tough
way
mat.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a super spongy mat. A lot of grapplers don't realize it's a harder, more aggressive canvas and a thinner substrate underneath. Duck under attempted, and this is what I want to see from Gontijo. I want to see faster pace. I want to see him try and use that 13-year A's advantage on the speed. Use the trips, use the off balances. That Uchikomi to try and find the gaps around Caporal.
Yeah, but Caporal also, you know, you see his body's a natural body. So most of the time the bigger guys, sometimes you see them completely jacked and they run out of gas really freaking fast because all those muscles need oxygen, but he doesn't have that. So the way he was sitting in his corner, drinking his water, not breathing through his nose, so he's in shape.
Oh, lovely drag to the reap. Can he come up on top? He does. That's a great takedown for Gontijo. But keeping a guy down is a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah, especially this guy.
Ooh, snaps down to the guillotine. This is what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to let Caporal get over the top of him, pull him down into that front headlock position where he can snap him down, drag him down to the ground. Goes guillotine now, but it's very, very loose. He turns back in to prevent the back take, but he's given up a clean side control here. Double underhooks as well. This could be a good move to mount for Caporal. You see how he's inching the arms up to create space for the knee to come through the middle. The double unders is just not a nice place to be, and he tries to buck out, does a good job, high legging to retain guard here. Well, he's got a... He was underhooking as though he was going to K-guard or cross-guard it over the top, but very hard to do. Just pushed around by the bigger and beefier Caporal here. Halfway through the bout, again, it's a half-guard position for Caporal on top, head and arm control. Well, there's a good escape. There we go.
Escape.
Yeah, I was going to say he can kind
He's
of
got
go.
to stretch his legs though, otherwise he can't get out. Don't have enough space.
Yeah, exactly. Stretch those legs, use them like a big pendulum.
Yep.
Get them moving, get them swinging, use the momentum with that underhook to flip yourself out the back.
And use your heels as a grabber. Pull yourself out.
Oh, there he goes this time.
Just go over there with the seals.
Yeah, one of my favorite escapes. Got a leg entry here potentially, but it looks like the strength to move the body of Caporal around is...
Jump into a side choke on the other side if you can jump over. You should look at him right now. Oh, that's what I like to do, so you catch the arm with your jaw.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to set up that head and arm across the top. In full mount now, well, dismounts to knee on belly. That's an interesting decision.
Probably going for an arm. Well, it's going to be hard with that arm on the bottom.
Oh, trying to hang on. He's got a good grip.
Now especially can push over the wall.
Caporal staying incredibly tight here.
Yeah, I think Gontijo should have waited for a little more space and then used that wall. Gontijo.
So closing seconds of round number 2 here. It's a lot of heavy top pressure from Caporal. It's a much more decisive round for him in this one. Just really good control. Gontijo not able to find a way out once his guard retention failed. They're going to go back to the corners for one more round. Oh, actually, I'm being told, sorry, it was made unaware it was a 2-round match, so I think realistically that is going to go the way of Caporal.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Didn't see scores from that first round, but my instinct is that that particular Brazilian on your screen now is going to take the victory. As we just wait to get the scores tallied here.
The winner, by a majority decision, from Brazil in the red corner,